Bangarang Rufio, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Lost Boys Gaming. This last week we finally received some new information in the form of a trailer for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. And it also confirmed a lot of the things that we had been hearing from Riddler Coup about these games. Now that we have that, and we've seen some of these riddles come through, we've got 5 new theories about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that we've got to talk about. Welcome back everybody. Like I said, today we are talking 5 theories for Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. Before we hop into that though, make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you guys are kept up to date with everything going on. Helps us with the algorithm, make sure that we can keep bringing you guys the latest and greatest news, and you guys want to make sure that you are kept posted on what's coming around with Violet and Scarlet as we get closer to November. Now, as I said, we are talking our 5 theories today, so let's hop right into theory number 1. The first is that these dragons are going to be epic, right? And epic in the fact that they are going to be rideable. Now, they're going to be rideable in a plethora of ways potentially. So first off, when we first see these dragons, we are shown their first or main Pokemon form, I guess you could say, right? With our Scarlet legendary, most likely rumored to be a fighting dragon type, as indicated by Riddler Coup, and our Violet legendary to be a electric dragon type. Now, when we first see these Pokemon, we see a big old wheel coming out of their chest, essentially. And then the Pokemon in Violet has like these jet engines coming off for his legs. So this is indicating to a lot of people that these guys are going to be motorcycles of some sort. Now, if we take a closer look as well at the box art, there seems to be some indication that they are going to be getting additional forms. So we can probably expect anywhere between 3 to 5 forms, I'm thinking, right? So we've got our first form is their main form that was revealed in the trailer, their Pokemon form, if you will. And then we've also got a motorcycle form that we will be seeing potentially, I think. And then, I mean, this leaves up for a lot of other things. Are we going to see a flying form? So that's a third form. Are we going to see a water form to be able to surf? There's another form. There's so many different things that they could do with this. It's going to be very interesting to see, but I think that for the first time, we will see a Pokemon with multiple forms. Our second theory is that these games actually take place in separate time periods. Now, as we have looked at what is being shown so far, there is some indication that we may be seeing a past game with Pokemon Scarlet and a future game with Pokemon Violet. Now, we'll start off with Pokemon Scarlet here as to some of the things that may be indicating that they are in different time periods. So the first thing is that when it shows the crests of these pillars for the schools, they are indeed on opposite sides of the spectrum, I guess you could say. The orange school for Scarlet does look like it's on a pillar to the left, and the Violet school with the grape pillar is looking like it's to the right. However, it does not show them as the same pillar. So whether or not there's just one school in each game, or if they coexist in the same world, it remains to be seen. But there is some way that Pokemon is showing us that it may not necessarily be in the same game. Now, that is just part of this though. So as we look as to what points to Pokemon Scarlet being in the past, is first off is our professor's name, Professor Sada, which is it's kind of a slang for pasada, which is the past in Spanish. And she is also very dressed in what is appearing to be like ancient times, right? She's got like her jaguar skins, or her teeth are canines, or like she's got fangs pretty much. She's got like a shark tooth necklace, right? So it looks like she is very called back to the past. And then same with our legendary for that. It's a lot more traditional, right? You've got your rubber wheel type of a thing in its chest. It's got like the headdress that's a little bit more call it back to the past. And even the Pokemon Scarlet, the box art with the logo, it looks like it calls back to something a little bit more past, which makes a lot of sense that this might be a game set in the past. Now, Pokemon Violet, on contrast, right, we've got the nice sleek logo with looking like futuristic. We got the Professor Turo, or Futuro, if I'm saying that right, for future, right? And then our legendary has more of the sleek electric design. And if you even look at the eyes on that legendary, they are made out of individual LEDs, which looks really cool. Personally, kind of going a little bit off hot topic, these legendaries look awesome. It's been the best legendaries that we have seen in a long time, I feel like. But so there's this theory that maybe these games take place separately, right? We have seen the Hisuian Pokemon show up in the trailer. Maybe those are like exclusive to Pokemon Scarlet, and then Pokemon Violet will have like your traditional forms with Zoroark, Quillfish potentially, right? And then you have the Hisuian forms in Scarlet. Then there's some sort of the marrying of these ideas where they're somehow stuck in the past or in the future, and that there is going to be some sort of time traveling element, which leads us to our theory number 3, which that time travel is going to be part of these games. Now, whether you start in the past with Pokemon Scarlet or start in the future with Pokemon Violet, that you are somehow going to have to go into the present, which leaves us an option for theory number 4. We're going to kind of tie these all in together. Theory number 4 is that there is also, and number 5 really, so theories 3, 4, and 5 all kind of tie into this idea that you're going to be into going back into the present, is that we're going to have a third professor, Professor Present, or whatever it may be, right? We're going to have a third dragon, because if you're looking, I can't remember how to say these Pokemon's name, Miraidon and Koraidon, I think. One is basically future and one is basically past in Japanese. We're going to have a present dragon. So you're going to have a third legendary with the dragon being in the present. You're going to have a third professor being in the present, and you're going to be time traveling to the present from both of these games. And I think that this would just be an absolutely insane idea. This is something out of Pokemon, or out of Legend of Zelda, I feel like, right? This is something that I feel like you'd see in a Legend of Zelda game, time traveling. But I think that there is some real credibility to these theories, that might be some sort of a time piece that is linked to this. As we look in the trailer, even one of the main focal points is this clock, and the clock wheels are spinning and spinning. So I think that time is going to play an important part, and then clearly it does with the naming conventions of the professors, the looks of the box arts and the dragon legendaries. So just at what point though, or how important is this time travel aspect? What is the meaning time? Are we going to see something like Animal Crossing, even, where when you play the game that it is actually synced to the real world clock? That there is that kind of a callback to really being linked to the time. So there's so much that they could do here, I think. And I really think that these games are going to be up for probably, I mean, personally, I don't know, it's crazy to think that a Pokemon game could be up for Game of the Year, but if they're actually able to kind of marry some of these ideas and put into some of these things that they really worked with Legends Arceus and kind of marry them into a more traditional mainline game, I think that we are up for something that is going to be absolutely legendary, something incredible. I mean, the game personally, I thought it looked a lot better than last time. This still isn't even final game footage. This looks so much different than Sword and Shield. And I think that they have really set these games up for success. I really hope that they are able to deliver in November. I am incredibly excited for these games. Make sure you let me know down in the comments, though, what do you guys think? Do you think that these theories are plausible? Do you have any theories of your own? What's something that you'd like to see coming from these games? What do you think about time travel? How is time going to be an aspect of this game? As it is clearly going to be something very important, but to what degree or how they implement it, we don't know yet. But these are just some thoughts that I've seen floating around, and some things that I've heard, and some things that I've also thought of. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little theory video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like this video so you're kept up to date with everything going on here at Lost Boys Gaming. I really do appreciate you guys watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know down in the comments. I'm interested in getting some of that back and forth discussion with you to see what you guys are thinking about these games. What are some of the theories and ideas that you've got? What things that you may be hoping to see in Pokemon Violet and Scarlet. Hope you guys enjoyed. I appreciate you guys. Till next time, catch you later.